Okay. O, diba? The set of the all-new Welcome Back MMK. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I will actually get to interview the Ma'am Charo on her iconic MMK set. I'll show you. I'm so nervous. Paano ba to? Mag-hello lang ako. Hi, madam. Ito kasi si RB.
Si RB talaga.
Of course na.
Diyos ko, tingnan mo.
Ay, congrats.
16 inches, oh.
18. Charot.
Kakaloka, no?
I'm so incredibly honored. Welcome to Paano Ba To, the one and only Ma'am Charo Santos Concha.
Thank you, Bianca, finally.
I know! Ma'am Charo says finally because if
Yes.
I may
Yes,
say a
go
backstory.
ahead.
So a few years ago, I did a series here on Paano Ba To called Legends Only. And I guess the different legends from different industries. And naturally, in-invite ko si Ma'am Charo. But she so graciously said, pass muna ako dyan, Bianca.
Oo, pass muna ako dyan kasi scared ako sa big word na legend.
Grabe, no? That's really what Ma'am Charo said. Parang, really? Legend? Me? And ako naman, yes, you! Legend! But it's something you are not really comfortable
with, yeah.
Because?
I'm an ordinary mortal who's just having fun and following the desires of her heart and, just giving her best. Yeah. I don't see myself. It's too big a word for me.
But knowing you, I understood immediately why you were coming from there. Pero it looks like ito ang tinadhanang setting for us. And thank you for welcoming us into your home because this is the actual set of the new MMK.
And thank you for doing this chat with me.
Oh my gosh. I'm so honored. I was so nervous the whole day, pero finally this moment is here. So, isi-seize ko talaga. If you get the chance to sit down with Ma'am Charo, syempre, push mo yan, go mo yan. And of course, this being Paano Ba To, it's really all about conversations, sharing different perspectives on life.
Okay.
Nung nagsimula po kasi to Ma'am Charo, very MMK inspired, I have to say. I think I've shared this with you before na people write in their stories and then I find someone to give advice. So in that sense, similar to MMK, but I guess since then it has evolved into wala kasing isang tamang advice
Oo naman.
sa pinagdadaanan ng
Kasi
mga tao.
iba-iba ang konteksto ng buhay natin, ng circumstances sa buhay natin. Iba-iba ang mga taong nakapaligid sa atin. So, nag-iba-iba talaga yan.
Super. Which is why now it's more about just sharing different perspectives para yung mga nanonood or nakikinig. Parang, agree ba ako doon? Or, yun, agree ako doon.
Yes.
So, our community, we call them the supers. They love quotes. We all love motivational quotes.
Yes.
Pero in this lifetime, ang daming mga motivational quotes na parang tama, pero pag pinagtabi mo, parang magkatunggali. Very, very contradicting. So I'll give you some of the quotes that resonate most with our community and I guess share with us sang banda ka doon or your take on it. Okay, first.
Para pala itong quiz show.
Yes. Hindi naman. Chikahan, pero may choice factor.
Yes.
A big topic always on Paano Ba To is big dreams, aiming high, right? But at the same time, we also want people to learn how to be content and happy with life. So two contradicting quotes. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you land among the stars. That's by Norman Vincent Peale, an author. Sa kabilang banda nun, he who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. Socrates naman yun. Where do you place yourself between those two quotes?
I think it depends on your stage in life. Yeah, when you're young, there's so much to look forward to. So many years ahead of you. So you aim high. You dream. You soar. Make sure that, you're very clear about your goals. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you write them down, that you know them automatically. It's intuitive, eh? So you listen to your heart. But for me, at this stage of my life, I'm really content. Diba? So depende. Content with my journey, but looking forward for more adventures, more stuff to learn in life. You know, you never really stop growing.
Yeah.
So sa akin, depende talaga sa stage of life eh. At para sa akin ngayon, it's contentment.
Yeah.
It's really contentment with what I have, what I have achieved. But my passion for life is still very much alive. Pero wala na yung ayan ang dapat kong marating. Hindi na.
Yeah.
Hindi
Did
na.
you have that before? That yan ang dapat kong marating?
Ay, hindi naman. But when I was much younger, I had that sense of direction. I wanted, I guess I wanted me to be proud of myself, you know. I wanted also to give pride to my parents, to my family. And then I was very much encouraged by my late husband to pursue my dreams. So, yeah, as a young woman, I had that in me. I wanted to be independent and self-reliant. Independent and self-reliant, Bianca. Yeah.
Independent and self-reliant, but also like you always acknowledge kasi the village around you. I remember in your autobiography, diba, My Journey, like you said, super supportive husband.
Yeah.
And then the people around you who helped you rise.
Oh, yes. Oh. I always look back to everyone. And, you know, I grew up in the province. Your environment also defines your person eh. Hindi mo pwedeng ihiwalay yun. Your beginnings, diba, your environment is part of who you are. Like, if I had been raised in the big city, I don't think I am the Charo that I am today. Diba? But that I grew up in the province, I had a simple life, payak na buhay, I had a very strict upbringing, very conservative parents, sheltered life. Kasama yun sa pagkatao ko eh. Hindi ko na mababago yun. Diba? So yung environment talaga kasama. I don't think we can succeed in life isolated from the world. Isolated from our community, isolated from our family and friends.
Yeah.
Or else, let's just go to the mountains and diba? Be monghas. I mean,
hindi talaga posible.
Hindi posible. Yeah.
You said that parang growing up, you didn't have that. Dapat nandito na ako. And I remember nga reading that in your story. So I'll rewind back to Baron Travel Girl, that era of your life. You said despite nga being medyo sheltered, napayagan ka to travel the world because of this opportunity. And at that time, what was your aim high noon? Did you know already you would act in movies?
No. No. In fact, I was an obedient daughter to my father. He allowed me to do only one movie. It's just that he passed away at a very young age. So I had to step up to the plate to help my family. And after one movie, I decided that, you know, acting would be a good path for me. It would bring in the money for a good life for my family. But after 5 years into acting, sabi ko sa sarili ko, may gusto pa akong gawin. Oo. And as a person kasi, I'm very observant. So in the 5 years of acting, I would observe how production would be run by the different producers. At sabi ko sa sarili ko, kaya ko rin yan. Kaya ko rin gawin yan. Kaya ko rin mag-produce. Yun lang sinasabi ko sa sarili ko. And then the opportunity came when I was offered by the late Jackie Atienza of Bancom Audiovision. My heart just leapt and I accepted the offer to produce. And yeah, there was no looking back. My first project was Kisap Mata. Oo. It was directed by Mike De Leon. And then after that, I learned commercial filmmaking when I went into Regal Films. And then after that, I joined ABS-CBN. Parang I wanted something more stable.
Okay.
Kasi as an actress, parang you're dependent on the projects that come your way. And I never had a manager in my life until I retired. And Star Magic adopted me.
Baliktad pa, no?
Ah,
Wait, that whole time prior, no manager?
no,
Directly
no
you?
manager.
So wait, even like,
Ako lang
sweldo?
mag-isa. Ako lang oo, lahat. Ma'am Charo, hindi ma'am. Miss Charo, mag-guest, pwede kayong mag-guest dito sa TV show na to kasi di ba madaming vertical programming pa noon eh.
Yes.
So ang daming drama anthologies. Oo, so magkano ang budget? Naku, 3,000. Oh, hindi ba pwedeng 5,000?
You would negotiate for yourself.
With the talent coordinator. Hindi naman producer ang tumatawag sa'yo noon eh.
Yes.
Talent coordinator. And my beginnings was independent cinema. I'm not a product of a big studio.
You learned to fend for yourself
Yeah.
that early. As an artista, I didn't know that. So now it makes sense because I remembered the story of you nga producing so many films and a lot of instances parang you bit off something so big to chew pero you made it happen. Like I remember there was a story about you booking like there was supposed to be a ship in the horizon in the shot.
When
tapos
I produced
parang,
Victor Corpus.
Parang umabot siya. Yung parang things that,
yeah.
how did you know na, okay, tataya ako dito and I'm gonna make it happen? Because that's difficult.
You just make a call. When you're the line producer, you're down there in the trenches. Di ba? Nandun ka sa unahan. Ang mga sundalo mo nasa likod mo. So, ikaw ang tataya para sa lahat ng sundalo mo. Alam nga naman, yung sundalo mo pa unahin mo, nandun ka sa likod. Diba? So, in times of crisis, the leader in you has to step up to the plate. And you take charge.
Yeah.
So, natural ko ba yun?
That's what I was going to ask. Do you think you were born with it or did you develop that?
Eventually, yeah. You develop that through the years. You gain the confidence eh. Di ba?
You pull off one thing.
Yes.
Kaya ko to.
Oo, kaya ko to. Kinaya ko to. Kakayanin ko to.
Yeah.
Until you get that attitude, kakayanin ko to.
Ganda.
Wala akong tatalikuran. Di ba?
That makes so much
Don't
sense.
be a quitter.
Okay po, ma'am. Before I leave that quote, at what point in your journey did you start to feel that contentment and happiness, like you were saying?
I've always had that attitude in life.
So pwede yun, it can coexist. Contentment, but dreaming big.
Yeah. Dreaming big, but staying grounded. Dream big, but stay grounded. Be in touch with reality. And don't be too arrogant and think that you know all the answers in the world. Parang even as you rise up the ranks, there's so much to learn. I mean, and even at my stage, this stage in my life, there are still so many things to learn, especially with the transformation in our society. Diba? There's a digital transformation.
I know you're a TikToker now.
Yeah, grabe, diba? And I'm having fun, pero nung una, di ba yung parang, gagawin ko ba talaga to? Ay, kaya ko ba talaga to?
Yeah.
Pero, kinaya.
Yes.
And then now, I'm enjoying it, di ba? Siguro pinakamagaling talaga is, alam mo yung values you stand on, and then you listen to your heart. I think that's a good combination to guide you in life. Alam mo kung saan ka nakatayo. Diba? What are the non-negotiables for me? What are my boundaries? Kung sigurado ka doon, na-define mo yon. Tapos, in instances where sometimes you go through periods of self-doubt or hindi mo sigurado na, do I turn left or do I turn right or do I go straight? You always have to, I think, have that stillness. Practice that stillness, be reflective, and listen hard to what your heart is saying.
You know, when I was younger, I didn't really know what that meant. Yun pala, as you grow older, you hear it more. You're in tune with it more.
Yes. Oo. minsan lang, iba-iba, di ba? Merong mas may scruples. Di ba? It's a balance eh. Sometimes we go to the extremes. Diba? Parang, I want to be adventurous. How adventurous? Yeah. Diba? Or, I want to be conservative. How conservative? So, you always have, I think, to find that balance in life. Yun. Yeah. Kasi kung hindi ka na, wag ka nang gumalaw. Wag na let's play it safe. Wag na tayong gumalaw. Then where's the growth?
Yeah. Exactly. Speaking of growth, this is also a hot topic in the community. It's more about destiny versus you holding that in your own hands. So one quote says, "You are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment." Si Napoleon Hill ang may sabi nun. Versus, ang sinabi ni John Lennon, "Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans." So do you really control your own destiny?
But at the end of the day, you make the decisions. You choose what you want for your life. Nobody else will do that for you. Diba? However, ano yung the other quote?
Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. Na may truth din doon.
Oo nga. It's when you go with the flow. When you go with the flow, that's when you discover life eh. Yeah. And then you choose.
Meaning it also can coexist kasi dumadaan ka sa Agos or nagpapadala ka sa Agos tapos ikaw yung pipili. I actually heard this other quote about don't stress so much about making the right decision. Make your decision right.
Yeah. When it's there. When the moment for you to make a decision comes. Diba?
I do remember this one particular story in case people have not read the book or have not seen your video of the origin story of Maalaala Mo Kaya. Kasi for me, that's an example of this situation was already in front of you and then you had to take charge. Yeah. Can you share that story for those who might not know?
The president then was asking me, parang we were talking about how do you do programming? Kasi hindi naman ako TV person, di ba? So, okay, if we will cancel this program, what will you replace it with? So sabi ko, sir, can you give me a couple of weeks? In television, you cannot wait.
Agad-agad.
Oo, kaya agad-agad yan. Oo. So, nakita ko lang yung paperclip. Alam mo naman ako, movie fan. I grew up watching or listening to radio serials, watching television, watching cinema, ganon. So, I'm familiar with itong inyong Tia Deli, and then Lovingly Yours, Helen, di ba? And so, when I saw the paperclip, sabi ko, sir, ito paperclip, di ba? This is something that people will just ignore when they see it, but there could be a beautiful story behind this paperclip. And then, sabi ko, kasi nga, pwedeng ito yung ginamit, kunyari in a love story, baka pwedeng ito yung ginamit ng guy to open the door nung itinana niya yung girlfriend niya. So we can ask letter senders inspired nga by Jadeli and Lovingly Yours. Sabi ko, we can ask letter senders to send in their stories behind anything, any object. And that was how Maalaala Mo Kaya was born. So, wala lang, di ba? Destiny ba yun? Ano ba? Inisip ko ba yun? Hindi, di ba? The situation was there. I acted on it. Destiny was defined. And now we have Maalaala Mo Kaya. Di ba parang ganon? Yeah. You really have to go with the flow. You have to be present in the moment.
But that idea came to you like that. And people might think na like parang, baka talaga destiny for you to be in that moment. But at the same time, yun nga everything you went through before that in life prepared you for that moment na tinanong ka doon, anong concept mo?
Oo. Pero yung destiny kasi parang nakaguhit na Hindi mo naman alam yun It's after the fact that you're saying, baka ma'am talagang destiny mo mag-MMK. Nung kinuha ko yung paperclip, alam ko ba na destiny ko? Di ba hindi?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Hindi naman eh. Oh. So the choices that you make, the decisions that you make will define your destiny. Pero after the fact mo masasabi,
right.
Ba't ito ang pinili mo? Bakit ito? Bakit hindi? Ba't siya dumating sa buhay ko? Pwede rin naman ganun, di ba? So, I don't think it's about destiny. Destiny is about after the fact.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah. When you look back.
It
makes sense.
Destined siyang maging producer. Destined siyang mag-artista. Pero nung nangyayari, when you were going through self-doubts, when di ba you were torturing yourself, papasok ba ako sa pag-aartista o hindi? Tama ba to o hindi? Kaya ko ba ito o hindi? With all alam mo ba yon? Hindi eh. Mag-host ba ako o hindi? Will I continue my career or will I just be a housewife?
Yeah.
You don't think of destiny.
Yeah, that's right. That's a great point. I never thought about it that way. And now it makes sense that everyone who talks about that nakatadhana, nakasulat, is someone coming from a place na tapos na yung nangyari.
I think so.
Yeah.
Di ba you say, that guy was destined to be president. But did he know? No one.
Yeah.
No one knows, di ba?
Yeah.
Tapos sasabihin lang, kaya destiny ang pagiging presidente. Pero tapos na.
Yeah.
Bago ka nakarating doon, alam mo ba? Destiny ko to. Therefore, papasok ako sa politics. Hindi, di ba?
Yeah.
Destiny kong maging producer. Therefore, papasok ako sa acting.
Yeah.
I just made the decision. I wanted a more steady job from acting.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that, I would have this sense of security for myself and eventually for my family. If and when I got married. Parang ganon, di ba? That was my mindset nung dalaga.
Yeah.
So I chose to go into production. It didn't matter to me that I had already done movies with the late Lino Broca, Ishmael Bernal, the greats, di ba? Yung ganon, no. I really started from ground zero.
Hawak mo talaga ang tadhana mo.
Baka. So there's guidance from above.
Yes.
There's guidance from above. At siguro nakikinig ako.
Yeah, you keep going back to that. Yung nakikinig. Speaking of nakikinig, these are two opposing views that is probably the hottest topic, and I've been getting this letter ever since I started Paano Ba To? It's passion versus practicality. So para kay Oprah Winfrey, follow your passion, it will lead to your purpose. But para kay Cal Newport, who is an author, don't follow your passion, follow your effort. Ang ibig sabihin niya doon, don't do what you love, do what you're good at.
Sa akin, follow your passion. When you follow your passion, you do everything. You give your best. And you're happy doing it, no matter how tiring it may be sometimes.
Does the good or the being good at it follow because you love it necessarily?
Yes.
Or baka naman people might say, you're blessed kasi Ma'am Charo is a natural actress, a natural producer, a natural leader.
Hindi
baka
naman.
A normal person
There's a
might
lot of
think,
hard work that went into it. Kasi, diba, I was passionate about the world of entertainment. Bata pa ako, fan na ako eh. Nanonood na ako, ang dami kong inidolong mga artista. Ang dami kong there was passion. So that when I finally entered that world, my God, I gave it my best. Every single minute of my life. And up to now, I still give it my best. Because there's passion. Hindi ko alam kung magagawa mo ang isang bagay na hindi ka passionate about it. Pwede mo namang magawa. Pwedeng, because for some may not be as lucky, di ba? Because a lot of people have to be pragmatic and put food on the table for their families. There's a lot of hard work there, but I am not sure how fulfilled and happy they may be. I am not sure. So you really have to make sure that you just have a positive perspective about life. Kasi you may not necessarily have followed your passion because you chose to become pragmatic, which is good, huh? I'm not saying it's not good. You chose to become pragmatic, but it is still your attitude that will keep that your life beautiful eh.
Yeah.
Di ba na hindi mo titingnan na this is just a job. I'm just doing this because I have to put food on the table for my family. But man, if I had been given the opportunity, I would have wanted to pursue painting or, or maybe music. Parang, okay na. Di ba? Okay na. Oo. There are better reasons why you are in this place now.
Yeah.
Yung ganun. So, it's, again, perspective.
Correct.
You can positivize. That which is seemingly negative to you. Pero sa akin talaga, sa experience ko, sa pagkatao ko, it's passion that drives me.
I think for many other people as well.
And maybe, I guess people also in the creative field, di ba?
Takes a lot of passion kasi talaga.
It takes a lot of passion. Kasi mahirap.
Yeah.
There's a lot of heart and soul that go into our creation. And we just have to have this active imagination all the time. Di ba? We imagine things. We imagine the world. We imagine a different scenario. We're always imagining. So, it's passion that keeps that alive.
Yeah.
Kung wala, paano? 1 + 1 = 2. Tayo kasi 1 + 1 = 10. Diba yung ganon, yung we break the rules.
Yeah.
It's not exact. It's a lot. And there's a lot of feeling and heart that goes into our work.
I'll go back to the positive and negative thing that you said earlier because there are two contrasting quotes again. One is, keep your face always towards the sunshine and the shadows will fall behind you, from Walt Whitman. On the other side of that, the wound is the place where the light enters you, from Rumi. And I chose this particularly because I know that something you are also very passionate about, aside from producing TV work, acting now, is Carl Jung.
Depth psychology. I took up a certificate course. Sa akin, pareho lang eh.
It's the same. Really.
Pareho lang.
How can that coexist? Na keep your face towards sunlight, be positive, pero yung kailangan mo din tingnan yung negative because dun manggagaling yung light. How do you explain that?
You can't have the light without looking at your wounds. And I think you should always aspire for seeking that light. But you have to look at your wounds. So, sa akin, complementary siya eh. Di ba? You don't stay there. You look at your wounds and don't stay in the dark. Di ba? Make sure that you go through the tunnel and you see the light. So forever look at the light. But don't ignore the shadow. Tingnan mo yun. Hindi mo naman makikita yung ilaw eh. Hindi mo makikita yung liwanag pag hindi ka dumaan sa dilim. Ang talinghaga na din pag-uusap natin.
No, I asked that because on the one hand, di ba, lalo na now that so many things are toxic, di ba? Lagi, that's an overused word, toxic. Dapat stay positive, good vibes only. But parang ako, I'm of the belief that you can't really have good vibes only. But how do you, I guess, ride that rhythm of, yes, I'm positive, optimistic, but at the same time, hindi ko binabalewala yung mali, yung dark, yung mahirap.
By making reflection a part of your life, one has to be reflective. You can't just look at the light. You forever keep looking at the light. Parang take a look at the mirror also. Hindi lang yung nakatingin ka lang sa ilaw. Tingnan mo rin yung salamin at tingnan mo tingnan mo. Yung reflection na nakikita mo, di ba? Tingnan mo yun. You have to bring out that authentic self eh. Oh. Pero, kasi yung iba, pag tumingin na dito, wala nang time for reflection, nakatingin na lang eh, hello, go. But reflection is part of integration eh. Integration of self, di ba? Kung walang reflection at puro ka lang liwanag, you miss out on the more important things in life. You may miss out on the more important things in life. So you have to dig deep, even as you're looking at the light.
Okay.
And when you dig deep, that's when you see your wounds, your demons, the not so many good things about you, your truth that you cannot face. Diba? And it's liberating. And you know, when you're liberated, that's when you see the light eh. Yung totoong light ha.
Oh, hindi yung parang, oh no, everything's fine, pero hindi pala.
Yun.
I ask this also because a lot of people, kunyari, titingin nga sila sa wounds nila. Pupuntahan nila yung mahirap sa buhay nila, parang nahihirapan sila to get out of it. And that's where, parang medyo victim mentality, hirap umahon, parang lagi, bakit ako, laging ganun, nasa stuck doon. How do they get out of that?
It's a decision they have to make. Again. At the end of the day, you have to go back to, you have to make a choice.
Yeah.
You have to decide. Anong gusto mo? Gusto mong manatili sa dilim? O gusto mong makawala dyan? Tama na. Move on ka na. Diba? But before you can move on nga, you have to process it. Others naman, they just keep moving on. No processing. And so they become quite dense. Diba? Yung, talaga? Walang ano? Diba? Walang natutunan or something. Diba? Yung, grow up. Gusto mo naman sabihin yun.
Parang dinaanan lang pero hindi talaga ninamnam.
Oo. Yun. Pero napakahirap nung manatili ka in the dark. I think, you will lead a very lonely life if you stay in the dark. So you have to make a choice. Mind over matter yan.
Yeah.
Mind over matter. Huwag mo sabihin, kasi, kasi sad ang childhood ko eh. Kasi, naku, hindi nyo naman alam, di ba? Yung pinagdaanan kong hirap, ganyan. No, they just love talking about their miseries in life. Sa akin, it's really mind over matter. You have to make a call. Despite everything that I went through, I am making a choice to count my blessings and to look forward to a brighter future. I want to be happy. Happiness is a choice eh. Happiness is a choice. Hindi yung, nung akala mo na you're surrounded with people, you're surrounded with good things, ganyan. No, it's not the externals that will make you happy. It is what you feel inside you. Yun ang lalabas. Yun ang lalabas. Diba? The externals will not define you. Unfortunately. So reflection is part of integrating oneself.
Yeah.
Oo. At sana nga, Bianca, doon sa mga nananatiling victims, dapat, I pray that they get out of that. Mahirap, malungkot na buhay yun.
Yeah. I do agree that happiness is a choice, and something that I've learned as I grow older is, when I was younger, I remember thinking, ang happiness is like a goal, or like, happiness is pag ganto, pag ganyan, but yun pala, happiness is in the everyday.
Yeah.
Like, ito na yun. Ito na yung, this is as happy as it can get.
Yes.
Depende sa'yo, how you make it.
Yes. Kunyari, di ba yung mabigat ang trabaho? Ang daming deadlines. Toxic yung boss. Toxic yung work environment. Dalawa lang naman yan eh. Will you be stressed? Will you allow yourself to be stressed? Hindi ko sinasabing hindi mo maramdaman mapagod ka. Natural yon. Pero yung attitude, perspective na, ay nako, this too shall pass.
Yeah.
O, diba? Kesa yung, ano ba naman to? Toxic! Yung boss ko dyan
Ikaw din yung talo pag ganun.
Oh, di ba?
Yeah.
So it's a choice. You have to make the choice yourself. No one else can make the choice for you.
Yeah.
Ikaw ang magsasabing, no, hindi ako magpapastress sa mga ganitong bagay. Kasi I want to stay beautiful.
Ang ganda na. Gusto ko yun. Gusto ko yun. At totoo yun talaga.
Di ba? Bakit ka magpapastress?
No, to those doubting that, try nyo yun. The next stressful day at work, try nyo yung usual na, sige yan, sige yan. And then try mo the next day na, sige lang. Okay, you'll ride it.
Diba?
And then see which day you feel better.
Yes. Yes. At saka, we're not in control of things.
Yes, exactly.
We're not in control of anything for that matter. We are only in control of ourselves.
Yes.
So, magkagulo na kayong lahat dyan. Poised pa rin ako.
Napapamura ka din ba, Ma'am
Dapat
Charo,
ganun.
pag natatapilok ka ganyan? Nawawa-poise ka din? Hindi na.
Nawawa-poised din naman ako. Pero,
with grace pa rin
With
yung
grace.
pagkawawa-poise ni Ma'am Charo.
with grace.
Oh.
Oo.
With
Pag
that,
nadapa ako,
mm,
nakapost pa rin.
yan. Ganyan.
Meron ngang kwento eh. Basta yung, di ba, friends ko nung dalaga pa ako si Bobo, sina Jay, Bad Bananas, di ba? So, punta sila sa Calapan, sa Mindoro, tapos nag-basketball sila, tapos sumakay kami ng bangka, pumunta kami sa isla, yung mga isla doon sa Mindoro.
Mm-hmm.
Yata kami, anong tawag doon? Yung madaming pasahero. What do you call that?
Masyado madaming taas sa bangka. Nag-capsize, parang gano'n.
Oo. Yung ganyan. Sabi ko, this is it for me. This is it. Oo, nag-act of...
As in, gumanon yung bangka?
Oo, pumasok ang tubig, big waves,
gosh,
di ba?
okay.
Pumasok ang tubig. So, lahat kami, di ba? Tapos bumababa na ako, hindi ako marunong lumangoy. Provinsyanang hindi marunong lumangoy. Oo. So, anyway, nag-act of contrition ako. This is it, Lord. Ganyan. Tapos, bumababa na ako. Nakaganon lang daw ako. Nung kinuha ako, nakaganon pa din. Ay!
As a poised woman.
Nakaganon pa din. At nakasalamin, ha?
Shades pa.
Hindi naman. Meron akong glasses noon eh.
Oh my
Nakasalamin ako. Kung ando daw yung pagkakalubog ko, yung tumataas na daw yung tubig na ganyan-ganyan. Nakaganon lang daw ako. Ganyan.
Kung may cellphone
nung kinuha daw ako, nakaganon pa din.
Kung may cellphone yung trending yun, for sure. Oo, super.
Ganon. Ay, wala eh.
Di ba the way you laugh abay ganun si Moncho? I love that.
Kasi, bakit ako magpapanik? Tapos sabi naman nung mga mangingisda na kumuha sa amin, pero mabuti na rin po yun. Kasi kung nagpanik kayo, baka nainom nyo yung tubig dagat, lalo kayong nawala ng diskarte. So parang wala lang. This is it. Yun na rin. At saka yung go with the flow.
Yeah. And
it's something that I cannot, di ba, wala na. I can't do anything about it. So, relax. If this is your time, let it be. Pero dapat nakaganong ka lang.
Yes. Noted po yan.
Oh my God.
Charo, talaga.
Nakaloka. Ayan.
Okay, just to wrap up this interview, of course, this is to celebrate the return. The much-awaited return of MMK. I wanted to ask you, because of course, MMK celebrates the story of the Filipino mula noon hanggang ngayon. And a lot of people, and if I may say, even ako at this point in my life, I sometimes feel like, really, does my story matter? Parang nobody naman will be interested. And a lot of people in our community also feel that way.
Really?
Yes. There's that feeling of, wala namang interesting sa story ko. Why is it worth telling? So I guess I wanted to ask you, how can people be more confident in sharing their story so that it makes, I guess, an impact on other people? Kasi that's what storytelling naman is all about.
Yeah. Well, ako kasi, to me, every story is unique. There's always something beautiful about your journey that no other person has gone through. It's unique to you. And that's what we bring. That's what we bring out in the program. So every story that is well told is worth everyone's time, is worth the time of the audience. Most especially if you see the transformative journey of the lead character, of the letter sender, and then you will realize when you watch the stories that we really are a community of people. We have the same pain, struggles, challenges, weaknesses, vulnerabilities, diba? Iba-iba lang yung circumstances, iba-iba lang yung environment, but we're all the same and we breathe the same air. And therefore, ewan ko, ang naituro sa akin ng programa ko sa akin is not to be judgmental, to listen with compassion, because I honor your story. That's your authentic truth, and I will always honor that. So every story is worth sharing. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Although, di ba? Ikaw, anong journey mo?
Ako mahaba po. For the next episode or next book.
You don't naman have to tell everything. Yeah. You can share a chapter or two which made the most impact on you. Yeah. Diba? Sometimes it's just your milestones. Hindi naman kailangan lahat.
And aside from milestones, I think what I've noticed with MMK and even all the stories that I've written to me is yung mga pinakamahirap at masakit pa, yun yung pinakakapupulutan ng aral in life.
Kasi yun na nga may kasabihan, di ba? The truth is stranger than fiction. In fact, when I was reading letters when we were starting, at sako-sakong sulat ang dumarating talaga. So may assignment ako na magbabasa din ako.
At hindi pa yung email era. That was really talagang, sinusulat, dinadala via post.
Na pag tiningnan mo rin yung paano nila sinulat yung liham.
May mga Ma'am Charo, may mga nakita kang luha on the paper.
Or mararamdaman mo yung galit, o nararamdaman mo yung kilig, o nararamdaman mo yung pain of betrayal. Ganon, parang mas lumawak talaga yung mundo ko. At ang pangunawa. Talaga. Mas lalo kang naha-humble kasi parang, isa ka lang sa di ba? You're just a small dot in the entire universe. Therefore, why should I be faced with anything? Tumatapang ka kasi maliit ka lang eh. Don't think na malaki ka. Ang liit-liit mo. Ganon yun. Ganon, ewan ko, sa akin yun ang naidulo. We're just a small dot. Sometimes, we get overwhelmed with stuff, di ba? And then, we make mountains out of molehills, maliliit na bagay. When other people go through real, big challenges, and they live life, still continue to live life with dignity. Nakakahiya. Nakakahiya na mag-complain ka pa. Di ba? You learn to count your blessings, Bianca. You learn to count your blessings. Pag nakita mo na ang lawak pala ng mundo. Di ba? Ang daming naghihirap, ang daming huwag na lang tayo magreklamo. Tumulong na lang tayo. Tumulong na lang tayo. Let's be a positive influence to the world. Yeah.
And that is what you are and your program is.
I hope so.
And the many things that you do.
I hope so. Really, Bianca. I hope that in our own little way, we're able to touch lives of people. We're able to inspire. We're able to bring relief because sometimes life can be a drudgery, that we're able to inspire, and most especially we're able to spread love and kindness. Kindness is a big word, I think, that everyone should embrace. When you look at social media, di ba, you just see the harshness and the cruelty of the world. And sana po ang programa namin sa pamamagitan ng mga kwento ay makapagdala ng pagmamahal at pangunawa, malasakit sa ating kapwa. Yun lang. Hindi kami foundation, hindi naman sa malaking paraan, pero I want to be able to touch lives talaga. And be a mentor of life sa nalalaman ko, sa lahat ng pinagdaanan ko, kung meron akong maituturo, kung meron akong maidadag ng nakabutihan o kasayahan sa buhay ng isang tao, kahit panandalian lamang, happy na. Happy na ako.
Shucks.
Yeah.
You were definitely such a mentor these past few minutes to me and to everyone watching and listening. Congratulations on the return
thank you,
of
and
MMK.
thank you for this opportunity.
It's my honor. I super enjoyed this conversation, Ma'am Charo. Maabangan ba nila ang paghula ulit ng title at the end of the episode?
Diba?
Yes, yun ang inaabangan sa
Oo.
bahay din namin. So, meron pa rin ganun.
Meron pa rin ganun. Siyempre, hindi yun mawawala. Diba? O umuoo siya. Oo, isa ka sa manghuhula.
That's what I wanted to ask kasi, yun ang inaabangan ng mga tao, diba?
Alam mo ba, pati ako, nanghuhula. Kasi hindi ko alam.
And they don't tell you?
No, they don't tell me.
Really?
I become part of the audience. I am a member of the audience when I watch Maalaala Mo Kaya.
Trivia yun,
Oo. At lagi akong talo ng late husband ko.
He always
because we watch Maalaala together. And when our sons were growing up, I made sure they also watch. Because we are limited by our world, by our experiences. And it's when you watch stuff, read books, ganyan, that you open up the world. Diba? Na, okay, hindi lang ako nag-iisa. I am not the most important person in this world.
Alam mo, that's one thing you told me many years ago na dala-dala ko talaga until now. And I think it has helped me so much in navigating different challenges.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Charo.
Thank you. And I wish you the best. I'm so happy
you.
with how you have evolved as a woman, as a wife, as a performer. As a professional,
Thank you.
So
I'm happy that I'm at that stage na I'm so content. I'm so happy, but I know there's still so much more. So I love this stage.
Yes. So listen to your heart.
Oh, thank you, Ma'am Charo.
And continue to learn.
Oh, thank you. Salamat. Thank you, Ma'am Charo.
Thank you.
Yay, salamat. Paano Ba To is created and hosted by me, Bianca Gonzalez, with podcast producer Anika Neri and edited by Paolo Halili. To be part of our community of supers, please do follow this podcast here on Spotify or click the subscribe button on YouTube, and you can follow Paano Ba To on Instagram, ask Paano Ba To on TikTok, and join our private Facebook group, the Paano Ba To Super Group. Till our next episode, stay super, supers!